Good morning, Rock Chapel families. My name is Hilda Tate. I am the parent liaison here at Rock Chapel Elementary School. I just want to welcome you to our annual 2024-2025 school year Title I meeting. You will receive information regarding Title I at Rock Chapel, and it will be facilitated by our Principal Mrs. Jamila Lewis, and I turn it over to Mrs. Lewis. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you, Ms. Tate. I am Principal Lewis, Principal of Rock Chapel Elementary School, and we have a wealth of information to share with you. The agenda is on the screen, and if you'd like to take a screenshot, you may, but we will proceed through the slides. Ms. Tate, one more slide. Thank you. And another. All right, what is a Title I school? A Title I school is a federal program that provides supplemental funding for local school districts to help ensure that all children, particularly those most academically at risk students, meeting the state's high academic standards. So, an overview, our school has been identified as a Title I school, and that is schools with high numbers or high percentages of students from low income families are provided financial assistance through the Title I support provided by the federal government. This support is in place to enhance and reinforce efforts to improve teaching and learning for students. Title I programs are also based on effective means of improving student academic achievement and include strategies to support parents and family engagement. Funds are also allocated in addition to staff, instructional supplies, equipment, technology, and to extend the learning opportunities for children. This year, our school has an allocation of $300,000, $28,250. Our Title I priorities are to support reading, math, culture and climate, and emphasis on attendance and positive behavior. We have linked here, and it will be uploaded onto our website. We've linked a copy of our proposed Title I budget for your review. All right, part of that budget is dedicated to parent and family engagement. Is 1% of the total budget. We use those items, those funds to create parent workshops, have parent resources available to you, to ensure proper communication, to increase supplies available, and to provide books and periodicals for families. We go about understanding the needs of the school and how we then set forth how we use our Title I funds by doing a comprehensive needs assessment. We take a look at the data that is provided to us by the state, resulting from the Georgia Milestones assessment that students take. And we also use our internal MAP assessments just to see where we are by way of our student performance. And here on the screen, you'll see that we first take a look at content mastery. And it shows that we are improving in content mastery with 43.2% of our students being proficient or higher. And then the progress, that is our progress that we make in comparison to other students who've scored the same as our students. And that is a score that's on the rise as well. And then how are we closing the gaps? If you take a look at the space where number 2 is, we want to look at the discrepancies between all students, students who are Black, students who are socioeconomically disadvantaged, our English language learners, and our students with disabilities. We want to make sure that they are progressing at the same rate as their counterparts. And so that's where we get our for closing the gap. And it also tells us where we need to focus our attention. We also have an internal document that we use that we highlight students' needs and ensure that we are meeting those needs based on what our MAP results have shown us. Next slide.
Stuck.
Go back one, please.
Okay.
All right, we use our Title I funds. We use our Title I funds to fund for tutors who support our students in closing the gap for their academic learning. We provided coaches, two, one for reading and one focusing on math. Our parent community liaison, Ms. Tate, is funded through our Title I funds. We also purchased online programs such as Accelerated Reader, iReady, and Literally.
For some reason, it's getting stuck.
Well, I guess we have to learn a new term for our technology. Call it stubborn technology. Moves when it wants to. All right. So with regards to our CSIP, our continuous improvement plan, our focus for curriculum and instruction is to create structured reading, and that's direct and explicit reading comprehension through direct and explicit instruction. Wilson Reading is used for our special education students. Our teachers have been trained and are currently being trained within this program this year. This is the work that we're doing to close our reading gaps through phonics and phonemic awareness. And also, we're focusing on CRA, that is concrete representation and abstract. Those are the approaches that we take when we're teaching mathematics to students, ensuring that they have manipulatives throughout the work that they're doing and engaging in the math. And then finally, we have lifted up a focus on our Lexile goals for each grade level. We want a differentiated percentage of students to meet their grade level Lexiles. We differentiated this year to ensure that we are setting high but attainable goals by grade level. Since we've come off of the pandemic, we have to acknowledge that there was a space of learning loss. And when the gaps occur, we know that on average, students may grow 100 Lexile points. However, with a full court press, we need to push students to 200 Lexile points, and each of those students' starting places may vary. And that's the reason why we've differentiated our goals for Lexile for each grade level. So how do we use these tests, and how do we analyze the tests, and how do we access these tests within the scope of the work that we do? MAP is provided 3 times a year. It also gives us where students are performing with regards to growth. The Georgia Milestones is relative to benchmarks. The MAP reading fluency is new to us this year, but it has a full comprehensive breakdown as to students' comprehension of and understanding and application of phonics and phonemic awareness. We have WIDA and Access for our English language learners. Literally assess students' readability within Lexile, and we're going to use that for students in grades 3, 4, and 5. And then MAP Fluency progress monitoring will be used for students K through 2 and some in 3rd, depending on that child's needs. We have benchmarks in place that are provided by the district. We have common assessments that are provided in-house, and we have pre and post tests that are provided by the district as well. All right, parent-family engagement. What is it? It is an ongoing process that increases the activity and participation, communication, and collaboration between parents, schools, and communities. It's a goal of educating the whole child to ensure student achievement and success. And with this, through the family engagement programs are met with a meaningful and strategic action to build parent capacity as mandated by Every Student Succeeds Act. Our school must ensure that strong strategies are in place to build capacity, to involve parents and stakeholders, and to share support and high student academic achievement.
Here we go again.
Our family engagement policy. The purpose of the district's and the school's parent and family engagement policy is to establish the district's and school's expectations for family engagement. It describes how the district and school will implement specific parent and family engagement activities. This policy remains pretty consistent with the requirements of the federal guidelines. However, the flexibility comes into what type of activities we will engage in, and it is posted on our school website. Our district school family engagement policy can be found on the website. You can call our school with the number presented above. And we also can support with sharing it via the school messenger system. A school family compact is an agreement that we have in place for parents, students, and teachers to develop together. It explains how parents and teachers work together to ensure all students receive the individual support that they need to reach and exceed the grade level academic standards. The distribution of this family compact is the same as previously with our parent-family engagement agreement, and the information is noted here on the screen. Professional qualifications for teachers. We have a right to know letter that is also publicized on our website. This parent right to know letter is available through many uh, platforms such as Infinite Campus, the website, emails, and flyers. But the purpose of the letter is to inform you the right to ask any of the following information of your child's classroom teacher. And it is with regards to certification levels of that particular teacher. Parent community partner liaisons. Ms. Tate will share a little bit about the PAC, parent volunteers, parent conferences, and different calendar events for this year. Ms. Tate?
Mhm. Yes, the Parent Advisory Council, which basically here is the principal advisory council that meets 4 times a year. And during the summer, there are opportunities for parents to apply to be a part of the advisory council. And that information is shared via the website, DeKalb County website, as well as Rock Chapel website. So we are getting ready to enter into this school year's phase with our new council members. Parent volunteers, but DeKalb County has a parent volunteer policy, which has been posted on Rock Chapel website as well. There are various steps that have to be taken. We no more have the day where you can just walk in and say that I want to volunteer. There are steps that you have to go through in order to be cleared to be able to come in and have access throughout the school building. So that information is available, and you can always reach out to myself. Parent-teacher conferences are held 3 times a year. Those are always noted on the school website, as well as the individual teachers sending home information as to times for conferences, so that the parent will have the opportunity to come in and meet with the teacher. Because there is daily or weekly or some type of communication ongoing with parents. Many times parents don't feel like they need to come in for these scheduled parent conferences, but you are welcome to ask your teacher if you have any concerns. The calendar of events is also an item that we do share regarding what is going on at Rock Chapel and when it's going on, and who it involves. So be just kind of aware of those dates that you see on the school website. You may see dates come out through Class Dojo of various events, but we do welcome you to be a part of what's going on here at Rock Chapel, because we're here to serve you as well as serve your child. So we thank you for your involvement and your support. And if you have any questions regarding parent involvement, you can contact myself, Hilda Tate, and the phone number is there, but it is better to email me. The best way to communicate with me is via email, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But we thank you for your support of Rock Chapel Elementary School.
Thank you. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to Ms. Tate or myself here at the school, 678-676-3802. Thank you.